So, you want to live a peaceful and quiet life. Let me show you how. So, before taking a well deserved shower, I wanted to give you the 4 steps to actually living a life of peace, a life of being quiet. Because, like I've mentioned in a previous video of how to be alone step by step, I stated that I spend 90% of my life alone, and that is by choice, and I actually enjoy it, and that's living a life of peace. Like it was said in the holy book, First Timothy chapter 2, verse 2, pray this way for kings of all who are in authority, so that we can live peaceful and quiet lives, marked by godliness and dignity. And this is a life that we should strive for. This is a life that we should aim for as people. Like I see this trend going around on TikTok where like guys are saying make money and disappear. Like, dude, that's the life that people should want or at least aspire to have, because a life of drama, a life of complication only leads to chaos, and chaos leads to sadness, as I previously said in another video. But starting off with the first step, which is cultivate inner peace. I know this side kind of sounds like woo science, like oh, inner peace and chakra and then the other stuff, but like, dude, this stuff is real. Like spirituality and cultivating inner peace through acts of meditation and other things that I'm gonna mention is actually necessary for you to live a life of peace, because you cannot change your reality without changing your internal reality, if you get what I mean. Like you cannot become the person that you want to be without changing your mind. You cannot be the person that you aspire to be in the next 5 to 10 years without actually doing the eternal work, without healing the traumas, without silencing that voice of doubt and fear, without destroying your old self and becoming you. This is my niche of mindsets and topics in the self and spirituality and other stuff, because everything starts with inside, everything starts with the mind, everything starts with the soul. And for you to live a life of peace, for you to live a life of stability, you need to cultivate inner peace. And how does one do that? And the way to actually start cultivating inner peace is actually spending time alone. Distance yourself from the people that don't align with your values. Limit negativity. Like, dude, stop watching the news. The news does not benefit you in any way, shape, or form. Like, what's I think that's happening in my country right now is this recording of this video. Like, there's some political turmoil and like people are fighting. I'm not even giving that type of negativity to my consciousness. I'm not bringing it to my face. I'm not actively going to research these things, because like, dude, I know this stuff is negative and I hate to see people suffering. Like, this is one of the main reasons I created this channel, so I can be a shining ray of hope to my fellow brothers and sisters in Africa, and especially in Southern Africa. But you need to limit negativity. Stop listening to the naysayers. You stop listening to yourself sometimes when they tell you like, bro, you can't do this. Bro, you cannot approach that goal. Bro, you cannot start that business. Bro, you cannot do that challenge. Because like, negativity is the thing that causes eternal chaos, internal disorder, psychic entropy. Like, you need just limit negativity. And another thing that can also help you cultivate inner peace is simplify your life, and I also have daily practices such as meditation and gratitude journaling, which creates a positive aura within you. Because once you make this thing into a daily routine and it's simplified, ingrained, infused into your being, it's much easier to do. And other things like exercise and working out, as men, we find meaning within the suffering. And so, if we put something hard within our day into our simplification, by creating that routine, as well as practices as meditation and gratitude journaling, we start to cultivate inner peace. We start to conquer and impose order into that psychic entropy, that mental chaos. So start cultivating inner peace as your first step. And moving on to the second thing, which is invest in yourself. Because once you've simplified your life, once you've cultivated inner peace, you have the energy, the zest to actually go out and achieve things. And energy can be directed in either a good way or a bad way. And by you investing in yourself, you are directing that energy into positive things like building acts of discipline. Like I said in the first step, you need to start exercising, developing that routine of meditation, gratitude journaling, and other things that will benefit you as a person. You should start prioritizing the things that actually matter in your life, like your mind, by reading, like I said again, meditation and journaling. Your soul, like adopting a religion or adopting other practices such as meditation or yoga or some type of spirituality thing that you prefer. Your health, like sleep on time, eat healthy, exercise every day if you want to. Like, dude, prioritize your health as well as your wealth. Start building that business. Start thinking of ways to increase your income and provide value for people. And this is how one starts to invest in themselves. This is how one starts to direct their energy into positive ways than directing it into negative ways, into disgusting addictions like gooning or like, you know, OnlyFans. Like, dude, who pays money for porn? That's just free. And for those who actually want to start prioritizing their health and actually like, get into the whole fitness thing, I have a free workout plan for you down in the link in description for you to like work out at home. The push-ups, sit-ups, and other stuff that actually builds a physique for endurance. That actually builds a physique that you actually want in the comfort of your home. And if you're interested, just in the description, download the app. I am not affiliated by any way, shape, or form. It's completely for free. Like, just download. And now moving on to step three, and this is something that I've recently implemented in my life, which is create a social balance, or something that I personally call protecting your energy. I like this line in the song by Skepta called Alpha and Omega, and he says, "Gotta protect my energy, cause I'm really him." And that like phrase just makes sense to me because, like, dude, people are energy. Some people, like most people, are energy suckers. Either they're like their vibe is off or there's something that you don't like about them. Like, some people are literally energy suckers, and that energy, like I said in step two, could be used for positive things. And by creating social balance and protecting your energy, you are leaving yourself for reserves to have more energy to actually invest in the people that you want to actually invest in yourself. Like, stop letting people that you don't like, that people you don't align with, enter your life. Like, stop it. If the person drinks and you don't drink, don't hang out with them. Like, if the person does degenerate activities and you do not want that life for yourself anymore, you want to improve, you want to get better, you want to be the strongest person in your family, say no. Don't associate with them. Don't give them your fucking number. Like, dude, like, the people that you spend most time with, the people that you consume the most, are the people who are going to shape your future. And by you protecting your energy and creating social balance is the only way to guarantee that you won't stray off the path, because now you have an inner circle of people who are like-minded as you, who are going to the places that you want to achieve, that you want to get to in the future. And so the way you can create this social balance is by setting boundaries. Say no. Like I said earlier, say no, bro. If someone asks for your number and you don't like them, say, no. The second thing that you can do is actually listen more, because most people nowadays have a lot to say. And for you to actually like get to know the person, you just have to shut up and listen. And that's where you can find the actual person behind the mask, the actual person who has deep thoughts, who asks deep questions, who wants to know more about themselves, about the universe. And so by you just shutting up and listening more, you make yourself more charismatic and you get to know the person behind the mask. You actually get to know them. And as you can see on the smile on my face, this has worked. This has worked for me many times. And so just shut up and listen and add on a few things with the conversation flows. And the other thing that you can do is creating an inner circle of people that you actually fuck with. Because, like, this was one of my goals beginning this year, because I realized that the group of people that I liked were not really like the people that I actually like. They were drinking and going out and then wasting money, which I do not like wasting money. I'm a very frugal person when it comes to money. I like to spend my money efficiently on things that yield the best results. I'm not like stingy, but like I just like yielding the best results with the investment I made. And they weren't doing that. And so when coming into this year, I created this running group called Distance. And I've created a group that are like-minded like me, who like fitness, who like business. And we have, like, sometimes when we're running, right, and we're all gassed, we just start walking and talking about different perspectives about life, different business ideas, different stuff that intrigue us, and thus elevating each other's knowledge and perspectives about life. Like, create your inner circle of people. Maybe for you it's probably business, maybe for you it's probably fitness, maybe for you it's probably meditation, maybe for you it's something else. Just try to create an inner circle of people in the thing that you are actually interested in. And the last thing to actually creating that social balance is take breaks from social media, man. Like, tell yourself, hey, today I'm gonna delete all of my social media and go touch grass and maybe talk to a stranger in the bus. Like, take social breaks. Maybe for you it could be 3 days, a week, months. I don't know what you prefer. Usually for me, I take breaks from maybe Friday to Sunday, where I just spend time with my family. I go out with my friends, my actual friends that I've cultivated. We don't drink, by the way. and just live life and gain insights. Now moving on to step 4, the last step to creating a life of peace, to creating a life of quiet, is have a strategic goal. Like if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably heard me say this phrase a lot. It's like one of the key terms in the whole live your life lore, strategic goal, a goal that changes you as a person, that changes your life. Because most people set films and goals like, yeah, I want to make 10K a month. They do it, but then they're still the degenerate that they were when they didn't have the money. And this is where you hear scandals of them like, oh, this guy was caught with drugs, or oh, this guy was caught, touching children and stuff like that. Like, dude, strategic goals are better than normal goals because they change the way you think, the why you believe things, and everything about who you are to become the person that who you want to be. And so by setting a strategic goal, it's basically asking, why do you want this goal? Like, why do you even want to go there? Like, why do I even want to have 5,000 subs? Like, dude, why do I want to make, $16,000 this year? Like, dude, why do I want to do things, right? It's basically like asking yourself the question, why? Going deep into the finer details and seeing where your cognitive biases lay. Some people may find the actual source, some people may find why they do this for like dark desires, like, yeah, I want to make my ex-girlfriend regret that she left me, that's why I want to make $50,000, which is good. Like, hey, use whatever fuel you have to push you to what you want to become. But like, if you just do it for the sake of doing it because you just saw some YouTuber online doing it, like, you're basically not gonna go far. You're basically gonna feel very, very lost. And by not having a strategic goal, a goal that changes you as a person, you're gonna just start like this chart here, just gonna basically start, get here, and then this is where you're gonna quit in the valley of despair, like Alex Amosi said. And with that being said, that's the 4 steps to actually living a life of peace and quiet. By 1, cultivating inner peace. 2, investing in yourself. 3, creating social balance. And 4, having a strategic goal, a goal that changes you, a goal that makes you ask yourself, why am I doing this in the first place? And do not forget to click the link down in the description. It's free. You're not gonna pay anything, bro. Like, I'm not gonna even ask for your fucking Gmail. Do not forget to live your authentic life. And yeah, goodbye, Kaizen. Now let me go take a shower. I gotta go bath.